This is for the win from 29 from the right hash. Koo's kick is good. Here is Durant for the win. James for the win. It's gone. LeBron James at the buzzer.
Here we go, man. We're back into another division breakdown. We're going to start off with the AFC South. We got the Houston Texans, the Indianapolis Colts, the Tennessee Titans, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Gentlemen, what we got?
You go first, Dansby.
Yeah, let's start off with Charles.
It's a two-man race, right? We know it's a two-man race. I'm gonna edge it to the Colts. I'm gonna edge it to the Colts because we've been saying, the experts, right, have been saying for years, all they're missing is a quarterback, and they got a quarterback now, right? Like another Falcon gone. But anyway, I don't know how my Falcons fans feel about this. I don't think they were the fans that had a problem with Matt Ryan, but I personally think Matt Ryan is a very good quarterback. He got about maybe 3 or 4 years left in the tank. 3 or 4 good. I think got 3 solid years and a 4th okay year. So I think Matt Ryan is all that team is missing. We know what the run game is. We know what the defensive game is. Headed by HBCU alum Darius Leonard. So I
South
think
Carolina State.
I
From the
think
MEAC.
it's gonna be the Colts. But we got Derrick Henry coming back on the Titans, right? We got Derrick Henry coming back. But I'm giving it to the Colts, and then I'm gonna go Titans. Maybe I'll go Jacksonville. I don't know. Maybe I'll flip a coin and
Right.
decide who gets it. But maybe Jacksonville because they got a new coach last year. You got coaches kicking people, kicking kickers. So maybe this year it's a better locker room experience, and we can really see something out of Jacksonville.
Hey, shout out to Urban Meyer, man.
Hey, shout out to Urban Meyer, dog.
And then on the end we got Houston.
Okay. All right. Antoine, what we got?
Yeah, man. We know who the basement dwellers are, man. I think it's okay. Y'all about to see Matt Ryan behind an offensive line and with a running game. Y'all about to see what Matt Ryan can really do. All right. I think the Indianapolis Colts will have a fantastic season. I think they will win the division. They're not getting out of the playoffs, but I think they're gonna win the division, and they might win a playoff game. They might. I don't. They might win a playoff game. All right. I got them win. Yeah, man. I got the with the Titans. I want Malik to play, man. He ain't gonna play. I know he not gonna play. I just want Malik to play, man. Like, dog, that one preseason game, we've only seen one preseason game at this point. He did well, man. It wasn't bad. But, he didn't throw the ball much. But, so, yeah. So I got the Colts. And then I got the Titans. It depends on what the running game looking like, man. So you got these two great running teams, man. Like, whoever run the ball better, I think they're gonna win the division. I think it's gonna be the Colts, because I think I just got more faith in Matt Ryan than I do whoever the quarterback of the Titans is. But yeah. So Tannehill. Yeah. So that's what I got.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to. I actually think it's gonna come down to who has the better quarterback rather than the running game. Because I think if you take both running games, that kind of washes itself out. And then now we can, talk about quarterbacks. And obviously, I've been the most outspoken about Matt Ryan in the past few years. So definitely, I think Matt Ryan is the better quarterback over Ryan Tannehill. So I'm definitely going to go with the Indianapolis Colts as well. Always said it wasn't Matt Ryan's. It's not totally on Matt Ryan for the Falcons. I'm going to continue to say that. But anyways, back to the whole Best running back in the league, that goes to Jonathan Taylor, sir.
That's what I was
Jonathan
thinking.
Taylor from the Indianapolis Colts is the best running back in the entire league, not Ezekiel Elliott. I'm sorry, Cowboy fan. That is the true best running back. So, to that point, Matt Ryan doesn't even have to be this all-star, MVP type of caliber, quarterback. When you have
He can be a
such
game manager.
Yeah, he can be a game manager at this point in time.
At this point in his career, yeah.
And I think they'll do. I think they'll do enough to win this division. Like you said, I think they can maybe win a playoff game or two, depending on who they end up matching up with. And I think the key matchup of this year in this division, I have the Chiefs at the Colts week 3, and the reason I say that is because I think that'll be a big test for the Colts to see how they are going to fare in this AFC going against a former Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. We'll see what that Colts defense can do versus Patrick Mahomes, and then we'll see what that running game and Matt Ryan can do, and try to match points with Kansas City. So I think that's the key matchup.
I will say this before we get off of the AFC South, man. Future Hall of Famer Matt Ryan. You heard it here first, folks. Future Hall of Famer Matt Ryan will win a Super Bowl before he retires. All right.
Woo!
Is that why he's a future Hall of Famer? Because he's going to win a Super Bowl?
No, he would have got in anyway. I'm just saying.
So he should get in. Matt Ryan right now, is a Hall of Famer. One-time MVP. No Super Bowl.
Woo, this is a whole nother conversation here.
That's a whole conversation.
This is a whole nother.
That's for a different day.
Whoa, hey, we can do it.
That's for a different day.
We can do it.
Kind of threw me off a little.
We can do
one-time MVP, maybe a couple years ago.
Ooh, some folk got in for a lot less, but all right, we can. I mean, hey, we can.
That's the problem with NFL. Go ahead, I apologize.
Ooh, I mean, that's
so we
yeah.
we go table
we can
that
table that one. We can table that
for
one
another episode. So since we're talking about Matt Ryan, let's get into the division that he used to play for.
Right.
Let's get into the NFC South. We got the Atlanta Falcons, my Atlanta Falcons, the Carolina Panthers.
That was a good segue, bro.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Let's start with the hater first. Let's hear it, Charles.
Let me before Charles Dansby speaks on some nonsense. Charles Dansby grew up in the Metro Atlanta area. He's a product of Columbia High School, which is inside of 285. All right, it's inside of the perimeter. His area code is 404. His house area code is 404. Charles Dansby is a Falcons hater, okay? For no apparent reason, and bless your heart, bro. For no apparent, and bless your heart. I bless your heart so bad, bro. Now you can say your spiel.
Everything he said was true. He's an honest man. The Falcons are terrible. They're terrible, and we know they're going to come in last place. So there's no need to discuss. They had some good draft picks. I will give the Falcons that.
I do not agree with that. We can bet money right now.
I don't agree, bro. I don't agree. I don't agree with that at all.
We could bet right now
that they're not going to come in last place.
on the For the Win podcast. We could bet right now that Falcons will not come in last place. Just say bet and it's a bet. Just say bet and it's a bet.
Bet.
All right, here we go.
Moving on. You really think the Panthers are not going? Anyway,
moving on.
So winning this division, I think it's a two-man race, right? I think the Panthers.
Really?
I don't think they can stay healthy. I think Baker Mayfield is. I actually think he's a good quarterback, right? I don't think Baker Mayfield is a terrible quarterback. I don't think he's average.
Corey
he's a little
Baker.
above average, right? I think Baker Mayfield is actually a pretty good quarterback, right? I think he needs to shut up and humble himself a little bit, right? I think that's why a lot of people don't like him, because he thinks he's better than what he really is. But Baker Mayfield is actually a pretty good quarterback. But it's the Panthers; they can't really stay healthy. But I think the Saints have a really good chance to push the Bucs. I really, really. they're not going to admit it because, you know, they're Falcons fans and the Saints have been getting in them for a long time. But I really like Jameis Winston as a quarterback. Right, I have for a long time. His only problem is he likes to take gambles down the field. But I know a lot of people think losing Sean Payton is going to hurt them. But I mean, you get Michael Thomas back. I think Jameis Winston is a really good quarterback. I just have a lot of faith in the Saints. Of course, you know, I'm not Max Kellerman, so I'll never go against Tom Brady and what he can do. So, you know, Tom Brady's coming back to a Bucs team that was already pretty good, with the same OC, the same DC. So I'm definitely gonna have the Bucs. I got the Saints coming in. I got the Panthers, and I have the Falcons with the top 5 draft.
What's up with this kid, Doc? What's up with this kid, man?
I have the Falcons with a
What's
top
up with
3
this? What's going on with this
They're gonna
kid,
be
bro?
terrible.
Oh
They're
my
terrible.
god.
It's gonna be Houston, Jackson.
Oh my god. I don't get it, Doc. I don't get it, bro. The Falcons will not lose this division, first of all. But I think it's not a 2-man race, but the Bucs are gonna win this division, bro. Like they're running it back. They're essentially running it back from a year that when they also ran it back, bro. Like they haven't changed that team in 4 years since Tom Brady got there. They're just gonna run it back, dog. They're gonna win the division, might win a playoff game. Tom might get another ring, dog. It is what it is. Which is a testament to Tom Brady's greatness. But yeah, it's the Saints are no.
Wow.
The Saints, the Falcons, and Carolina are all trying to figure this thing out, dog. I don't see either. I think between these 3, dog, anybody, the next 3 slots are a gamble. Like, you know what I'm saying? It can go either way, bro. And that's coming from a Falcons fan. Like, I don't.
Marcus Mariota is your quarterback.
Yes.
Oh.
So is Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold and Jameis Winston, 30 for 30, okay. Bro. I love Jameis, though. Jameis my dude.
Or Jameis or Marcus.
Jameis or Marcus, bro. That's 1 and 2, bro. Bro, honestly, dog, no, literally, that's 1 and 2, bro. No, I'm literally that's draft pick 1 and 2. That's what I'm saying. But I mean,
no.
What you about to say?
I just want to know who you pick, Jameis or Marcus. Who do you want?
Who do I want?
Yeah,
bro. I've been a fan of Jameis when he was at Florida State, though.
Baker or Marcus. Who do you want?
Oh, I'll take Marcus, dog, over Baker.
Wow.
Over Baker, man? Come on, dog. Over Baker. I'm not high on Baker. I'm also not high on Jameis, though, bro. I'm not high on any of these guys. My point is, everybody sucks, bro. Like, what are you saying right now? Like, that's my point. Everybody is, I think those 3 teams, bro, they all going to be, 7 and 10, bro. 6 and 11, bro. I don't see, we're not making the playoffs. None of these teams are making the playoffs, bro. We all going to have draft picks 9 through 11, bro. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I think they're right there all together, bro. It's gonna be interesting to see because you got the Saints are for the first time in another 15 years they have a new coach. Drew Brees, thank God, not there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a new Saints, and I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I really want to see that. See what they're gonna do with Jameis. See how that offense gonna work. Like with him not getting hurt in the middle of the season, like as long as he stay healthy, bro, I think it's gonna be a solid year for Jameis. I don't really care for Michael Thomas, bro. I've never cared for Michael Thomas like that. Slant man. But I mean, bro. I think it's gonna be they're gonna be right here, bro. I just know Falcons not gonna be in that last place though. Falcons either gonna be 2nd and 3rd. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm done.
Yeah. For me, it's definitely same thing here. Bucks and everyone else. But I do not have the Falcons coming in last place. I am nowhere near afraid of Baker Mayfield. I'm not afraid of him just individually as a quarterback, and then I'm really not afraid of him on the Carolina Panthers. Who do they have?
Right.
They have an aging Christian McCaffrey who can't stay healthy anymore. Come on, let's really talk about it. So as far as the Falcons, I mean, we saw Marcus Mariota play, pretty decent in the first preseason. It is a preseason. But I do think we will end up seeing the rookie Desmond Ridder at some point in the season. and we'll see how that shakes up. But I actually think the Falcons are better than what people give them credit for. Now, are they a playoff team or a Super Bowl team? No. But bottom of the barrel, I think that's reaching. I think that just comes from a Cowboys, crazy way of thinking. So yeah, this is the Bucks. This is the Bucks division. The Saints, I think you Charles, you poo-pooed them, the whole coaching change, but I think them losing Sean Payton is a huge deal. I mean, that team is Sean Payton through and through. So I think them losing Sean Payton now, I think, we'll start to see some holes. We'll start to see some gaps in game plan and execution that we're not accustomed to seeing from the Saints. And then, they got, like you said, Mr. Slant Man back, but, shut down his slants, and what is he? The key matchup.
Top 10 wide receiver in the league. What are you guys talking about?
What's up with this man, dog?
This man used to be. They used to call this man they used to call him one of the top 5 wide receivers in the league.
Yeah, and
guess who was throwing him the ball? Guess who was throwing him the ball though? Like,
Drew Brees.
What do you mean?
Come on now, y'all.
He has Mr. 30 for 30 throwing him the ball now. If you're telling me Drew Brees is about to suit back up and Sean Payton is getting back on the sideline,
then I give you that. Yeah.
I don't, because his balls was getting wobbly.
Anyways, my key matchups for this division is actually the first 4 games for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They come out hot. Sunday night at the Cowboys, week 2 at the Saints, week 3 at home versus the Packers, and week 4 at home versus the Kansas City Chiefs. That is a very tough first 4 games.
Yeah.
To start off the season for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'll see, if Tom Brady still has it in him or not. We'll see what this Tampa Bay Bucs team can do. All right, so that's what we got for the AFC South and the NFC South.
Rise up, baby. Let go.
Rise up.
Thank you for joining us on the For the Win Vodcast.
Make sure you follow us on IG at For the Win Vodcast, on YouTube at For the Win, on Apple Music, on Spotify. We are everywhere.
For the win. And we out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.